After a cold front, what color marabou jig or roadrunner or old stump jumper should you be using after a cold front? Wow! That's a beauty. Good morning, everyone. January 17. We're going to be looking at Psalm 37:3. Oh, by the way, will you look at what's happening out here this morning? Will you look at this? It's windy and it's pretty cool. But will you look at the deer? They're all feeding in the yard. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 deer out there. Our babies are out there. Here's Jenny up here. Here's Forrest and Ranger and Nina. One of them's laying over there and the other one's eating. But you look at that yard, and this is mostly Bermuda grass and got some clover in it. But if you look at that yard, it looks dead. But you look at the deer. They're just going there munching and eating and just having a good time out there. But they have to work hard this time of the year. Now, we supplement all these deer with feeder and alfalfa and South Fresh deer food. But they are out there just eating, and they'll eat for hours out here. They'll eat during the middle of the day. They'll lay down a little bit and they'll move around. But there's not a lot for deer to eat in January and February until it starts greening up in March. And so these guys are all out here feeding and just enjoying the morning and having a great time. All right, let's get back to Psalms 37:3. It's a very short one, but it's perfect. If you'll do this today and tomorrow and the next day, you're going to be great. Trust the Lord and do good. Trust the Lord and do good. You might want to just write that down on a piece of paper, put it in your pocket. If something goes bad today, pull it out. It says, trust the Lord and do good. See what I wrote about that. I'm doing a little bragging here, it looks like. I finished third in a BASS tournament on Lake Powell, Arizona. Fred Ward won the tournament. Larry Nixon finished second. And we were all fishing, get this, 113 miles or more from takeoff and weigh-in. 113 miles. To travel 113 miles one way, putting a tremendous amount of trust in that big black Mercury outboard. To travel 113 miles one way. So we're driving over 225 miles in a day's time. By placing trust in that motor, I did really well. We all did well, and we prospered. So we trusted that motor that day. No matter what, we can't fail when we put our trust in the God who created us. No matter what, we can't fail when we place our trust in the God who created us. We're not always going to prosper in everything we do. We will falter at times, but I know this, and here's the key, I think the key sentence in this entire deal. I have victory and safety and prosperity in Jesus, regardless of what might go wrong today. This trust in Him will carry me safely through. You know, I told you to write that little trust down there, trust the Lord and do good on a piece of paper. Turn that paper on the back of it and just write this right here. I have victory and safety and prosperity in Jesus. And every time something goes wrong out there today, somebody messes your order up or cuts you off in traffic or said something ugly to you or about you, pull that paper out and look at it. Pull it out and look at it. I have victory and safety and prosperity in Jesus. By golly, that's all you need to know. That'll get you through today, tomorrow, next week, 20 years from now, 100 years from now, 10,000 years from now. I have victory and safety and prosperity in Jesus. Take that one to the bank. Okay, here's our tip for today. After a cold front, try a white marabou roadrunner with a fluorescent red head. That's right, white marabou after a cold front, fluorescent red head. Not a white head, not a red head, a fluorescent red head. For some reason, that color, and I found it out accidentally years and years ago on Fort Gibson Lake here in Oklahoma, fishing with Joe Hall. We'd fished all day long till 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, caught like 2 or 3 fish. I tried that fluorescent red head, and we started whacking them. And we whacked them and we whacked them. The next time I run into a situation after a cold front had come through, fluorescent red head, white marabou, I whacked them. And I've been whacking them for years on that color. I can't tell you why, but trust me, it really works. Guys and girls, I'm getting cold out here this morning, even though I love watching the deer out there. A big bad herd of deer out there. Just remember, I love you.